What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. Everybody talking about the Bill Collector and Hitman Holla battle. Was a good battle. I wouldn't call it a classic. It was a good battle, though, to some degree. As the battle continued to go on, though, I started to lose more and more interest for it as the battle continued to go on. Not because of Hitman Holla, but because of Bill Collector. And I'm gonna tell you why and what Bill Collector went wrong at in this battle. That just started making me just not like it. Now, when they first came out, the first round was fire. Hitman Holla come out, and let me just say, Hitman Holla definitely stepped his bar game up, man, as of lately. I'm talking about Hitman Holla. Let me tell you something. He done got even better with bars. He was good then, but he done got better. And his first round was just nasty, fire. His wordplay was just nasty. Then Bill Collector come on, and I'm gonna keep it real. That was one of the realest stories as far as like when somebody breaking down an incident. That was one of the realest ones I heard. I put it up there as like one of the best stories ever broke down and told. That was nice. How he did that, that was nice. And that's why that first round was so fire. And I was like, okay. He explained the fight, what went on, what happened, how he was idolizing Hitman and trying to get up under Hitman wing, school him to the game. But he did go wrong by telling that man he was going to rob him when he see him and things like that. Even though he tried to sugarcoat it and try to make it seem like it wasn't really that way. But you can't say that when you saying you known for that, and that's what you do, and your guys and them and all that stuff. And you just can't really say that to a lot of people depending on where you from. I'm keeping it real. Depending on where you from mean a lot when people say that type of stuff because I know robbery go on everywhere, but in some places it's real bad. And you never know what a person been through in their personal life. I know people who then lost their lives behind robberies. I know people. I just know a lot of stuff. So when you using a word like that, that's definitely a threat. Now you may have thought you was playing. It just depends on who you talking to, man. It just depends on who you talking to. Everybody not the same. Now, that first round, I got to give it to him. He was in his bag, man. He was nice. I still didn't think he did enough to beat Hitman Holla because even though he told the story and it was very intriguing, listening to the story, it kept you in tune. You wanted to hear it and it made sense. It was nice. He was nice. But as the rounds continued to go on, it started to get redundant to me. Now, what I didn't like about Bill Collector in this battle that I believe hurt him, every round was basically the same. All the 3 rounds was basically the same. He's steady talking about how Hitman Holla and them jumped him, beat him up, stumped him out. He's steady talking about how complimenting them on how strong they was and like, ooh, man, that was a hard punch. He trying to do it comical. But I just think that make you look bad. Like, if a person snuff you, then they stump you out when you get snuffed, then you sitting here laughing, hee ha ha, like, and you complimenting them. And you really complimenting them like, fam, you could have died. I'm keeping it real. That thing hanging out your head, man, that could have hurt you, bro. You could have died. Well, you was hurt. You could have died. And you sitting here, oh man, he hit a loud punch. I hit with that. You saw me. I took pictures of it. I didn't know you could hit that hard. I didn't know you swing. Like, oh, I could get my guy. Why? I ain't finna get stumped 2 times. That right there it just took away the realness from the first round. And it just, every round was like that. And your third round was like that too. You talking about what these brothers did to you, how they violated you, how they stole on you, and how it damaged you and all that. And at the same time, you honoring them for doing it. You honoring them for doing it. Like, who does that? Who honor the guys that violate them? That's like Surf bragging to the guy that shot him 5 times. Like, yeah, he shot me 5 times. That dude is a straight up killer, man. I would mess with that dude ever again, man. That dude right there, he gonna come get you. He'll come to your house to get you, man. He don't play no games. I'm talking about he'll dump the whole clip on you, man. That dude, a straight up real soldier. I'm the sucker. I shouldn't even, that was the wrong one I should have been talking to. I shouldn't have been talking to him. If I know he was going to be bad like that, I wouldn't have never said nothing. That's how you talking about what these guys did to you. Oh, he got a cold. Man, he a hitter, man. He hit me, man. That was crazy. I'm like, I ain't know y'all was that strong. I ain't know y'all really fighting really with people like that. That's for real. Like, what are you doing, man? No, man, I got to bang the gavel on this clown. No, man. No. Take it how you want. No, you don't do that, fam. You don't do that. In this battle rap, he took the battle, so you basically can say whatever you want to say. They already thumped you out, went upside your head. If any angle you was gonna take, you should have took the angle of saying just, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, why I didn't get the fair winning, why this happened, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm just ain't finna honor and brag and be hee ha ha gee to the guys who stomped me out and went upside my head and damn near killed me on the sidewalk. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. You crazy. Man, you crazy. You hit hard, man. You hit hard. I ain't know you could fight. Y'all could box for real. Teach me how to do that. Give me a contract. And the rest of his round was like that. And I believe that's what hurt him in this battle. And then his hitman talking to him like, you think it's a joke? You think everything a joke, don't you? I ain't playing with you. You laughing because you laughing. He telling you, I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. What are you talking about? I ain't playing with you. You think this a game? You think this a joke? You steady laughing. Hitman little brother. Hitman little brother. All of this such and hitman little brother. No. I think that's where you went wrong. If you would have just been more serious, more relatable, because I don't think nobody really can relate to that, bro. Your first round, but after that, you kept doing the same thing, and I don't think people can relate to that. I don't think the average man, I'm gonna say man, I ain't gonna say nigga, real nigga, I ain't saying none of that trash. I don't think the average man would be complimenting the guy that violated him. You know what I'm saying? And using your own shame as some type of Eminem 8 Mile disrespect, some reverse psychology. When you didn't reverse it, it just made you look weaker, bro. I'm just keeping it real. It made you look weaker. Not to say you should have. I don't know, man. I just think that's what took the battle from you, bro. And you kept repeating the same thing. They hit me, they beat me, they jumped me, they got me out there. Every round was the same thing. First round was fire because that was the first time we heard it. Then the second you did again, then the third you did again. And I think you took away from the battle, and that's what hurt you the most. And then when you sitting there congratulating, laughing and giggling with the guys who violated you, it just took a lot of realness out of your rounds, man. I'm just sorry. So I think that's where you went wrong at. But overall, people like comedy. You did okay. It wasn't good enough to be Holler though that night. I'm just keeping it real. It wasn't good enough to be Hitman Holler. He was on one, man. Straight up. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Let me ask y'all something. If you get snuffed and a guy stomp you out and leave you on the sidewalk and stuff, and even though you're having a battle with him, you do the battle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shouts out to the brothers for accepting the battles, making peace, shaking hands, hugging up. But it's you, and y'all saw the face off. He was doing that same thing in the face off. Will y'all be honoring the dudes who did that to y'all, man? Will y'all be doing that? Will y'all be praising the guys who did that, talking about how hard they hit and how they real niggas and how would y'all be doing that? I don't know, man. Yeah, some people would. I'm just not one of them. This Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.